And welcome to episode 17 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough. We're up here playing the Nashville Predators. If you watched the last episode, the slump was finally broken. I came back from a losing streak of 3 games and was able to defeat the Buffalo Sabres. Now we're going to try and carry that momentum here into the game against the Nashville Predators here. And what's going on? Recently, the Toronto Maple Leafs just defeated the LA Kings by a score of 6-2. Oh, there's a nice shot from the upper level. That's normally where I would sit, right up against that wall there. The Toronto Maple Leafs just defeated the LA Kings 6-2. It was a great bounce-back game for them. The last time they played the Kings, they lost 5-1, and we lose that opening faceoff just like normal. Soup's in net again after his brilliant performance against the Buffalo Sabres. So let's go. Let's get at it here. Tonight was slump-busting night. Lots of players finally scoring some goals for the Leafs. Auston Matthews, John Tavares back on the score sheet. Who else? Jason Spezza scored his first in 15. Almost threw it on net. I did that in the last game as well. Campbell, huge save there as we get it out of the zone. Who else scored tonight? Kerfoot scored. He was big for us in the last game. It was a good night for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was a really good night for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The only thing that didn't go right for the Maple Leafs, well, there was 2 things. One of the things was that David Kampf left in the first period 10 seconds into his shift. He got an awkward hit collision there. And the Leafs said that he was removed for precautionary reasons. And then the other thing for the Leafs that didn't quite go their way was the fact that they could not get Nick Ritchie a goal. And Nick Ritchie was really, really struggling to get back into the swing of things here. He took a bad penalty tonight that allowed Sean Durzi to score his first career NHL goal. Former Toronto Maple Leaf draft pick Sean Durzi that was acquired in the Jake Muzzin trade. But other than that, Ritchie had chances. Ritchie was good. And it's just unfortunate to see that he hasn't been able to bury the puck so far this season. Unlike in this series where he's been consistently one of our best forwards. He played alongside Auston Matthews for most of the first half of this series. Until he got injured. He's actually back from injury in this game, but he's still nursing it a little bit. So, nice turnover there from Nylander. I tried to feed the puck in front for Tavares, but that didn't work. He's still nursing the injury a little bit in this one, so I'm going to ease him back into the lineup. He's playing on the third line, despite the fact that he's one of our best goal scorers. There's Patrick Marleau. Is Patrick Marleau on the Nashville Predators? I don't think so. There's that graphic that they show every game. I've got 4 of my defensemen in the top 5 in hits in the National Hockey League. That's one of the things that you'll notice in EA Sports games is that it becomes very repetitive, very fast if you play on season mode. Ice seems waved off there. I think they ruled that I probably could have completed that pass. There must have been a trade that got Patrick Marleau on the Nashville Predators in this game. Because I'm pretty sure he's still with the Sharks. But I might be wrong. But I don't remember seeing him on the Nashville Predators when they played against the Toronto Maple Leafs about a week ago now. I'm finally catching up here. Trying to go with the daily episodes this week just to try and catch up in the series. Let me know if you guys like these daily episodes because I'm doing my best to get the content out here for you guys. And there's a nice play by Auston Matthews in the slot to break up that. And he's just going to get it in deep there. Mitch Marner's going to get all over Roman Josi there. We're playing a little bit better defensively, which is good. Because we had a couple of embarrassing losses in a row. It was not fun at all. And hopefully... Oh, man, what a move by Marner! He's in! Oh, man, he stopped up at the blue line there. Everybody thought he was going to take a shot like I normally do. And instead, Marner used a burst of speed to get through there. Oh, man. What a chance there from Mitch Marner. Jason Spezza was quite good tonight. Oh, man, he's got a wraparound chance. Simmons in front. Backhand shot goes off of UC Saros. UC Saros has been very good for the Nashville Predators this year. Not sure where Nashville is in the standings, but I constantly see UC Saros up there in expected goals saved or whatever that stat is now that they are using. Which always sees Jack Campbell up there in the top couple. There's Jason Spezza with his signature slap shot. He scored a goal like that tonight against the LA Kings. First time the Toronto Maple Leafs have ever scored, I believe, more than 4 goals against Jonathan Quick in the LA Kings. Or since Jonathan Quick's been a member of the LA Kings. There's another slapper there from Spezza, and that's turned away by Saros. Yeah, it was a good start to the Western road trip, I suppose, for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The last time they rolled through the Western road trip, the Pacific Division wasn't as good as it is currently playing. But that was just before COVID struck, and I think, if I remember correctly, they only got 1 out of a possible 6 points. Because they were really struggling there, limping towards the finish line pre-COVID. And then the COVID break stopped the season, and you'll remember that the Leafs were maybe going to make the playoffs, maybe not. It was really close. Eventually, they got in because of that play-in tournament, and then they lost the play-in tournament. So, in Game 5, backhand shot there by Kerfoot. He was big in the last game, so I didn't want to dump him in the lines with the return of Nick Ritchie. Haven't actually seen Nick Ritchie out yet. Maybe he has been out. Nice stick lift there by Tavares, and we're going to turn the puck around the other way. There's Nick Ritchie there playing on the wing. I thought there was going to be a 2-on-1 break there, but Nashville turned away. Nice block there by Morgan Rielly, and Nick Ritchie's going to get the puck along the boards here, and he's just going to try and hold it here as the first period winds down. A scoreless first period, that doesn't normally happen in this series. I'd have to go back and watch how many times we've gone through a first period with it remaining scoreless. Nashville only had 2 shots there in the first period, so we're playing a little bit better. I just bit my tongue there. That really hurt. Have you guys ever bit your tongue when talking? I have. Maybe it drew blood. I don't know. We're not checking. We're not checking to see if I'm going to assess myself a 4-minute penalty. Let's go. Bunting in front. Matthews stopped by Saros. That was a great chance there from Austin Matthews. Still consistently the best Toronto Maple Leaf in this series. I was thinking the other night when I was playing, John Tavares has been kind of invisible the last little bit in this series. So maybe, oh man, what a save there by Jack Campbell. Sprawling save. The soup chants are out again. Hey, how cool was it to hear the soup chants in Los Angeles tonight, too? Obviously, the Toronto Maple Leaf fans travel well. Or maybe there's just a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs fans in Los Angeles. Forsberg there with the shot in that stop by Campbell. Jack Campbell, of course, was an LA King for a long time, being the backup to Jonathan Quick. But he wasn't known as Soup in California, so that's a more recent thing. So it's cool to hear that at the Staples Center, soon to be Crypto.com Arena, something like that. That's just strange. Talk about iconic stadium names being changed. Like, I still refer to Scotiabank Arena as the ACC from time and again because, I mean, it was iconic. And and you can't really refer to it as the SPA, the SBA, but that's not my joke. That's a joke from the Steve Dangle podcast. Steve Dangle podcast, very funny, very hilarious. Nice stop there by Soup again. Tavares is going to quickly get that puck out of the zone. Nylander is going to try to break in, but he's turned away by Ekholm. Yeah, that was a great podcast to listen to. This is the Steve Dangle podcast. One of the podcasts that I listen to on a regular basis. I also am a big fan of 32 Thoughts. Haven't listened to that much recently, though. It's hard to get into podcasts sometimes. Zdeno Chara is on the Nashville Predators as well. That is not a real-life reflection of a roster. Zdeno Chara is currently on the New York Islanders. He went back to New York, where he started his career. Is it going to be Zdeno Chara's last season? Probably. He's 44 years old. Not playing the crazy amounts of ice time that he used to. Hey, UC Saros has some bad stats here. I didn't see the Nashville Predators record before the game. Normally, I'm pretty bad at checking that. If you picked episode 17 as the number I changed or as the episode that I changed Rasmus Sandin's number, you are incorrect about that one. He's still wearing number 11. Here's Sandin. He's looking in front. Camp. It's broken up by Chara there, and Patrick Marleau, former Toronto Maple Leaf. Patrick Marleau. No, I'm not going to do that joke again like I did with the James Van Riemsdyk a couple of episodes ago. But Patrick Marleau was a good Toronto Maple Leaf. It's one of those Toronto Maple Leafs that you're disappointed that they were unable to win for, just like Jumbo Joe. Although Jumbo Joe Thornton is on a first-place team right now in the Florida Panthers. Leafs have yet to see the Florida Panthers this year. That'll be a very interesting and hotly contested game, I imagine. And here we go. We got a 2-on-1 break for the Predators, and that's turned away again by Soup. Soup's been great. What can you say? I think he's going to be our starter here for the next little bit. Mrazek has had some rough outings of late in this series. Oh, man. This is what I struggle with the most. I'm just going to hold on to the puck here because Jack Campbell is going to hold on to it, and we needed to hold on to it there because Nashville was really pressuring. Oh my god, we've actually won some faceoffs in this game, and we've won another one. I'm going to go with a pass up the middle to Austin Matthews. Matthews is going to drop it here for Bunting. Back to Matthews! Oh, he was streaking in, but it was not able to connect. Probably the best chance I've had in a while, as we've played a lot of this period in the neutral zone. Normally in these episodes, I feel like I have to sneeze. And in this episode, I definitely have to cough. So if I cough here in the next little bit, be pre-warned if it's a little bit loud on the headphones, if you're wearing headphones, or if you're watching on your television. How do you watch these? Do you watch them on your TV? Do you watch them on your phone? Generally speaking, my favorite way to watch YouTube now is on the TV. I like watching YouTube on the big screen. There's a nice shot there. Is that Tyler Myers? Have they just overhauled the roster here in this? Oh, Johansson walking straight out. There was that little bit of a throat clear there that I was alluding to. Yeah, it seems as though that they're really changing up the rosters here. Matthews! I tried to feed it over to Marner, but it did not connect. There's Duchesne. He's been really good for the Nashville Predators this year. And that's going to be fed up to Tavares. He sneaks by there. But that's probably going to do it. One last shot there for Patrick Marleau. And through 2 periods of play, we're still at a 0-0 score. Have we gone to the third period with a 0-0 score before? I don't think so. Shots favored the Nashville Predators there, 11-10, which means that I think they must have outshot us like 7-2 in that period. I can't remember what they were after the first period. Here's Morgan Rielly right off the face-off. Shot, rebound. It was a chance there for Marner lying at the side of the net, but he could not get his stick on it. And here's Johansson coming back the other way. That puck is fed in front. And it's going to beat Jack Campbell. Ryan Johansson with his 6th goal of the season. Oh, man. That kind of looks like Sheldon Keefe in the corner there. That guy looked more like Sheldon Keefe than the virtual Sheldon Keefe, video game Sheldon Keefe, who's bald. Not quite sure what's up with that. I know that the EA Sports doesn't have the likenesses to the coaches, but they used to a long time ago. If you remember, like the early 2000s video games, they were definitely in there. All right, it's time to focus here. Time to try and get back in this game. Nashville's turned it on here the last little bit. And we're going to try and get a little bit more offense here. Try and maybe draw a penalty. I don't think we've drawn a penalty in like 3 episodes. So maybe I'll have to go into the settings and turn up penalties because I like seeing penalties. I like seeing power play opportunities in games. It was almost a winger win there for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I was unable to get that puck. That being said, I talked a lot about the losing streak in the beginning of this episode. There's a weird play. But I feel like we're playing a lot better defensively. I feel like we're going to come out of our bad play here soon. There's another big save by Soup as he holds onto the puck. Did he give a tap to Morgan Rielly just like he does in real life? Oh, if it was, that was definitely cool. But I don't think it was. I think that was not intentional at all. Nice face-off win by John Tavares there. All right, Nylander. Let's try and get something going here. Kerfoot to Nylander. No, does not connect. Oh, man, we're struggling to get the offense going again. Oh, man, nice play there by Kerfoot for a second. That puck is lying there. Campbell did not move. Don't know what happened. Man, I got a little bit jumpy. But for some reason, somehow, the Nashville Predators did not score there. It's one of those plays where it's like, how did that stay out? I can't remember. Was that a Jim Houston line? I did my impressions a few episodes ago. Go back and watch that episode if you want to see my impressions of famous commentators. Forgot in that episode to do my Paul Romanuk scores. That's my Paul Romanuk. He was a Toronto Maple Leafs commentator for a little while. Yeah, he's probably my best impression, honestly. That looked like it was going to be icing, but UC Saros came out to play the puck. We got 10 minutes left here. It's time to make a push. It's time to get back in this game, boys. It's time to get the offense going. Here's Comp. Up to Kasha. Kasha's in. And he's leveled. Oh, man. Kasha's down. And Sandin doesn't like it. And he's going to tell Tyler Myers, hey, you are not allowed to hit our players that way. Kasha looks injured. Not sure why there was not a penalty on that play initially. But somehow Rasmus Sandin just beat Tyler Myers in a fight. That's going to increase our energy. But, man, Kasha looks hurt there. Nashville, 20th in the league standings. But it somehow has a 1-0 lead. Okay, here's Nick Ritchie. Nice shot there on Saros. He let out a little bit of a juicy rebound, but David Kampf wasn't there. There's bald Sheldon Keefe in the video game world. He is bald because he likes to shave his head. Nothing wrong with that. Not against people who shave their head. Are you anti-shave head? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll shave my head. I don't think that's... Oh, man, another big hit there. And we're going to have another fight. It's Patrick Marleau and Travis Dermott. This has gotten ugly here. I'm losing 2 defensemen. They're in the bottom 6, so... at least there's that. It's the 5th and 6th defenseman, so we're going to go 4D here for the next couple of minutes as Sandine and Dermott go to the box. Both for fighting. That is an odd combination of fights there. So it looks like John Tavares is going to take his turn playing defense here. Why not? Why not? Sure, like, I'll take it. Kampf, in. That puck was sitting there for a minute, but again, no Toronto Maple Leafs were crashing the net there. I only have a couple of minutes left here to try and muster something. Try and get back into this game. There's Nick Ritchie all over Zdeno Chara, and he's going to get the puck to Kampf. Kampf to Morgan Rielly. To John Tavares. He tees it up, and it's a glove stop there by UC Saros. Big save there for Saros. We got to try and get the top guys out here. Oh, man, I accidentally skipped by too quickly there. And we gotta attack this. We gotta attack this goalie. We got to get bodies to the net. Oh, man, there's a nice hit by Tavares on Forsberg. John Tavares, the defenseman. Oh, man. This is like the hero line. In the old NHL games, they used to have all the superstars on what they called a hero line. And they would always put the hero line out at the end of the game to try and tie the game up. It's kind of what we got out there now. We had Tavares out there with Marner and a couple others. Backhand shot there by Ritchie. That's gobbled up there by Saros. 3:41 left here. We're looking for a goal. That's all I'm asking for. I'm putting out Austin Matthews. Mitch Marner. Bunting. They were dominant. Oh, man. There was a great shot there by TJ Brody. We just got to ride this line. We just got to do it. Like I was saying, they were absolutely dominant in Los Angeles tonight against the Kings. Bunting scored. Matthews scored. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. I thought I had the setup. I thought I was going to finally beat Saros. But come on, let's go! Mitch Marner ties the game. 2:27 remaining. And just like that, this game is tied. What I want, you got, and it might be hard to handle. Oh, man, great work. I just had a feeling that line was going to come through for me, and they sure did. Oh, man. Now I got to try and get the extra point. We got to play smart here. We got to get the 1 point. We'll worry about the extra point later. I said play smart. Man, that was bad. That was really bad. But let's go. Let's go here. Austin Matthews drops it back for Bunting. Over. Oh, I tried to go over to Matthews. I had him open. Did not work. Matthews again. It's kind of all over UC Saros there. Did you see his leg? It was kind of like, ugh. Okay. Yeah, we want to put out this. We want to put out the second line. Might have screwed that up. Now we're gonna go for a line change here, and I don't really want that. Jake Muzzin, straight up. Oh man, I had Kampf, and he wasn't moving his feet. If he was moving his feet, he was gonna be able to go straight up the middle there, and that would have been exciting. Oh man, come on, let's go. Let's go. Turnover. Kerfoot. Shot. Blocked. Oh, man. Come on. I haven't seen John Tavares out in a while. Ever since he was playing defense there. Is it because he's still playing defense? Nice glove stop there by Jack Campbell to keep this game at a 1-1 tie here with 17.2 seconds left. All right, here's Tavares out for the draw. That was kind of weird. Not quite sure what happened there. We've been winning faceoffs all night, but we lose that one. Tyler Myers with a shot. Justin Hall is going to hold on to his player there. He got his man there for a second. There's lots of action here. And we're just going to get it out and try and kill the clock here. We get a point. And really, that's all I can ask for at this point. There's the goal again. Bunting with a shot. Stopped by Saros, but Mitch Marner was there all over it on the rebound. Not one of our best games, again. But, hey, we got a point. We earned a point, and now we're going for the extra one. We haven't played an overtime game in a while. At the start of the series, there's lots of overtime games. Here's Rielly. Right in! Oh, man, I tried to feed it back there to Matthews, and it did not work. And now there's a break the other way. It's Forsberg, but Mitch Marner gets back for a second. Oh, man, nice stop there by Soup. Oh, man, that could have been bad. And here goes Matthews. Matthews waits, takes, stopped by Saros. Mitch Marner unable to get the puck there. Oh, man, I love 3-on-3. Continuous 3-on-3 in overtime. Please, NHL, please. Just give it to me. Mitch Marner. Just get it in. Just get it in and get Matthews to race onto the puck. Get Matthews to race on the puck. Matthews in front. Shoots. Scores. It's Morgan Rielly. His first goal of the season. He goes flying over Saros. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have come back to win this game by a score of 2-1. Look at this goal, just over the pad there of Saros, and it goes flying into the back of the net. Oh, wow. What a game. What a comeback. Exciting stuff. Really, really exciting stuff. Couple of goals, a goal late, and a goal to win the game in overtime. Morgan Rielly's first goal of the season. I had a feeling Austin Matthews was going to be hot in this game, and I wrote him at the end, and call it coach's intuition. It sure worked out for me. So if you like this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it, and you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 18.